This conference will now be recorded.
March 25th, 2024 meeting to order. Everybody is present. I'll stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Move to approve consent agenda items.
Get the agenda first.
Oh, thanks for keeping me in order. I'll change that to approve the agenda.
To make a correction. On the March 11th, says the meeting was called to order by Deputy Mayor Chad Mason. I don't think he's a deputy mayor.
So we have a motion to approve the agenda by Lauren and a second by Janda. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All oppose. Now we'll move down to this consent agenda items, and you would like to correct that, correct? Need a motion.
Okay. I'll make a motion. Change it to Mayor Chad.
I'll second it.
Have a motion by Jason and a second by Janda to correct the minutes from the March 11th, 2024 meeting. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed. We'll move down to request and presentations.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do.
So that new water bill came in, and that's what I was afraid of. It was higher than the first one. I know I talked to Tony about it. He said he was gonna do some research on what it costs to treat water and stuff like that, but that would have been a week ago Monday. I don't know if he was able to find anything out or not.
Eric or Shell, do you have any?
For at the plant, yeah, mine would be extensive research to figure out how many gallons, but for water, it would be.
It'd be the
Chemicals.
exact same.
I mean, you'd have to sit down and do the math, but.
Just the cost of the chemicals and breaking that down. I think that we determined the last one that we had, we couldn't calculate what it would be with all the chemicals and how to break down how many chemicals we use at that time.
Yeah, for the sewer part, most of mine, I usually have it broken down already for how much it costs per season, but for the water side, yeah, it'd be parts, electric, manpower, hours, chemicals. Chemical per, million gallons. You'd have to look at the last year's.
So just review this history again. Where did the pipe burst? In your house, on your property, in
It
the
burst
street?
right past the water meter. Inside the house.
Okay.
And like I said, I put new batteries in the thermostat this fall. They went dead. And who knew the warmest winter on record that would happen, but it did. And I was not able to get down there until I was made aware of the problem by the $6,400 bill that was taken out of ESN, which I did get that figured out, the payment service network.
How long has the place been vacant?
I've been vacant since 2020. Like I said, I'm in the process of selling it.
I see.
And my what happened is my mom got sick with COPD. I moved up to Waseca because my dad's very, I wouldn't say 100% immobile, but I mean, he uses a walker, falls down a lot. So I work in Waseca, so it was easier for me just to stay up there with him and help him. Because like I said, he is a full-time job. I go to work, I come home, and it's taking care of him.
So the house has been sitting vacant for 3 years
Yeah,
and you just had this water break?
yeah. And like I said, my mom was in charge of the bill. And from when I moved up here, I had the understanding that she had called and had it shut off at the street, but she must not have. Otherwise it wouldn't ever happen.
I understand that.
Because Sarah Jo, I thought she did, and when I brought up Sarah Jo, she's pretty good at documenting that stuff, so. It
So-
was never documented.
So you've been paying garbage and everything since 2020?
Yeah, just the
With nobody
basic.
living there?
Yeah, but basically it's just been the minimum though, the $33 or whatever it was. Because there was always a chance of, the only reason I hadn't sold it yet is because there was always a chance that I was gonna be coming back.
Oh,
Because my dad, whether he went into assisted living or did get better, as far as his balance issues and stuff. Otherwise I would have been gone 4 years ago. Like I said, the bill's in his name, so it's his dollar, and he's not exactly sitting too pretty as far as his checking account goes.
none of us are.
Yeah, that's true.
So refresh my memory, what have we done in the past? I mean, I don't think we've had one this high since I've been on the
Well,
council.
the last one we had was down there and it was the same issue. The house was empty
It was,
and the pipe burst and we made them pay the whole balance.
Okay.
Because of they're the homeowner.
the homeowner and the insurer would have to do a claim through insurance and should be checking on it on a regular basis to make sure nothing's happening.
Especially in winter time. So if the furnace would have went out and your pipes, nobody was checking this all along?
I barely can make it down here.
I-
And I understand that it's not a very good excuse, but if I would have known that the thermostat, the batteries went dead, it would have been taken care of, because when I found out that there's an issue down here, the water was shut off within 45 minutes. I left work and it was shut off at the meter anyways. And now I believe Tony, put in a request to have it shut off at the road, so.
Is it shut off at zero?
In a year's time, how often were you able to come down to?
I was,
property?
most of the time I was down here once a month, at least.
But just not for the winter months now?
No, I just haven't gotten down here. I should have been down here, but I figured if you have, when I put the new batteries in the thermostat, I usually get about 1.5 years out of them. And I don't know if I put crappy batteries in there. Like I said, I knew there was gonna be, it would have been, it just sucks because, I mean, it all went down the drain. I mean, the only good thing that came out of it is that it went down the drain and it didn't flood everything out,
Mm-hmm.
wreck the furnace or water heater or anything like that.
That's a lot of water.
I don't know, it's
Oh,
about enough to fill up seawater.
yeah.
It doesn't take long for water
No.
when there's a leak or anything.
And I can't believe the drain didn't plug up or anything. I mean, that's,
500,000 gallons of water.
because the previous one, I think, was 290 some,
Mm-hmm.
290
So that leads me to believe it cracked in the middle of the month versus the beginning of the month for the last one.
When we had that cold snap,
Yeah, I'm guessing probably that late.
that January one.
January. I mean, I understand that it's not all gonna be recouped, but any forgiveness would be great. appreciated.
The problem is we have to be fair for everyone, and in the past, if we've made everyone pay it, we have to keep that consistent, because we have no program in place to be able to forgive that as a policy. Because if we,
Mhm.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just trying to figure something out here.
Yeah.
You already paid last month's, correct?
Yeah. And I had shut off the PSN now. Or what is that what it's called?
I have no idea. So that's what I got if you take the garbage out.
Okay,
Because obviously he's not putting garbage in there.
no. Well, let's start it. If you take the garbage and water sewer out,
I don't think you can take the sewer out because he's still got to treat that water where it goes down the
Okay.
drain.
anyway, we come up with 6764.
That's just taking the garbage off because there's nobody living there.
Yeah. That's
for
a little
the
help.
last, 3 years?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that would actually be higher because we've had increases with the
Correct.
garbage too, so
I took $700 off, comes off to 668 or something.
669.60 is what I came up with.
Yeah, so I just rounded it up to 700. So it's what you guys want to do.
He's working on that.
That's a large sum of money for any of us. What about,
Good chair.
is the city in a position where we could take payments
That's
over
just what I was
6
gonna
months?
That was gonna be my next question.
So if you do it over a year, it's roughly $565 a month. And that is with the garbage taken off. And if you choose the 6-month plan, it's $1,127.
Yeah, I think the 1 year would be better. Just because you don't want to wear yourself too thin.
If you sell the property, you would have to pay it in full.
Yeah,
Correct.
Right.
yeah. And I've already been talking with the gentleman that's interested with that too, so we're just trying to come to some common ground, and I figured it'd be better to see what the outcome is here first.
And obviously, we would have to draw something up and you would have to sign it, or your dad would have to sign it, and Lauren would have to sign it, and Tony.
I think all three, because his name is not on this bill.
No,
Correct.
I'm just kind of representing, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say 564 for 12 months. So that's 12 months, and obviously 6 months is roughly 1,200.
I'll make a motion that we have his dad and him sign it with Tony and the new mayor to have a payment plan of $565 a month until it's paid off.
Unless it's sold.
Unless it's sold,
Yeah, then
whether it be
Yeah,
sold,
then
pay
you
in
have to
full.
pay them.
Yeah.
So the next question is we'll have to have Tony, when he gets back, draw something up.
Yep.
He's got your number.
Yeah, and it's on the account and everything, so.
Are you the POA of your father's estate?
No, he actually doesn't have one.
So who runs the checking account?
He has been, that's why.
Your sister's not involved in any of that?
She is a little bit, but.
But I'm just wondering if we don't have to have your sister's
Okay,
information
that
on
might-
there too.
I'll do some checking and
Is
when's
she,
Tony back?
Next Monday.
Okay, and I can let him know somebody writes it out, because I tell you the truth, I don't know 100% of what that's all about.
Yeah,
signed authorized.
is she on the checking account?
Yeah, she is on the check.
So then I recommend that she
Yeah,
be
okay.
on this agreement too.
All right.
That way she can't say, well, I didn't sign it.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Like I said, I don't know about the legal.
Right, are you an authorized signer on here?
No.
So whoever's the authorized signers on your checking account, or that particular checking account is who I think should
Okay.
sign this agreement.
Okay.
Second.
I'll second it.
Have a motion by Jason and a second by Lauren to have all parties involved in this account to come up with agreement of $565 for 12 months unless property is sold to be paid in full. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good night.
So we'll move down to ordinance 24-01, a public hearing on extending franchise fee for electric franchise. I think it's just update Excel.
Yes.
We'll leave that one open because it's a public hearing.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay.
And declared the hearing open on the ordinance. Yeah. And I'm gonna open the other one, 24-02 franchise fee charging ordinance. They'll be open until the end of the meeting. Okay, when the other two will close when we get that public hearing. Resolution 24-05, resolution declaring a council vacancy.
See the minutes there. It's 02 on paper.
So he's gotta adopt or correct the resolution to 24-05 for that.
Yeah. We have a motion.
We don't have anything.
I move that we adopt resolution 2405 declaring a council vacancy. Effective April 2nd as well. Yeah, or April 1st.
I'll second that.
Have a motion by Jody and a second by
April
Jason
2nd it is.
to approve resolution 24-5 declaring a council vacancy. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Care Center report.
Good evening, everybody. Care Center report. This is for the review February. We had an average census in February of 33. Our current census today, I wrote on the paper, of course, that was last week, was 40. Today it's 38. But we are making marked improvements on census after working with AHI in February, early March, and getting a little more direction on that. So we're trying to maintain a better census within the building. Referrals in February, we had 52. We accepted 18, admitted 7, and denied 34. 7 people were discharged, 3 went home, 4 passed away, and 1 went to assisted living. As we look at those referrals, the numbers that, like I said, we denied 34. We may have denied them because of they needed IV therapy, wound vacs, feeding tubes, things like really basic nursing pieces that we need to do better on. And really getting the nurses trained specifically for those things to improve their confidence level so that they can do that job with ease and consistency, accuracy. So we're getting those training pieces done. I think they'll be finished in early April with the 3 different trainings. That way we can take those people that we didn't, and there were 12 of them. 12 people from 30 resident population of 33 would have put us at a full house of 45. Yes.
In the past, when you deny them, has that level been consistent, saying that the same amount of people you're just talking about now?
Yes.
Has that been consistent in the past? So in the future, you can pick it up and keep running?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
So that's really a big deal for us to improve that census. It's also a very big deal that we've streamlined our admission process, or making that attempt to, rather than having a handful of people trying to loosely congregate together to say, yes, Jason, you can move in. Now we're going to have one person that says, can we take care of them? Yes, we can. And number 2, then we have one other person make that immediate contact with either the patient or the family so that they know we want them there. And they won't go say, well, they shouldn't. Say, well, they accepted us, but we're going to wait and go somewhere else. So we're hoping that that works in our favor. So that's what we're looking at doing. And as far as financials, census improved slightly by about a half a person from the previous month. We did lose $2,000 in February as a result of extensive use of agency staffing as well as the low census. So this month of March, we should see a marked improvement in our census and a decrease in our agency staffing because our office nurses have been working the floor a lot more than they have in the past. So I'm hoping that makes a difference so that we can see some positive numbers. We're making use of our Minnesota DHS grant from 2023. As you recall, in August of 23, we received $200,000 from Minnesota Department of Health. We've completed the installation of makeup air units in our hallways. We're going to put new windows in our sunroom, repairing concrete patio or concrete sidewalks all the way around the building so that there isn't the steep drop off. They're going to be wider, smoother, no cracks, which we have to grind off when the surveyors come to look at it. So it's nice. And we're looking at, we just talked tonight at the advisory board meeting, we're looking at the installation of a larger walk-in cooler that will, the one we have is 40, 50 years old. We're gonna have a new one, more economical, easier to use, bigger, more spacious, keep more stuff. So that's kind of what we're doing there. Staffing, we always have openings, nurse aides, days, evenings, overnights, every other weekend. We have 3 CNAs this last month that have been hired. Looking at the month of May, starting our nurse aide program. The nurse aides, I reported last month, we had 8. That number has since dropped to 4. A few of them have done some walkthroughs with the staff. You know what? It's really not my cup of tea. So that's okay. We still have them in the dining department then. And then of course we had our Easter egg hunt. That was great. We had a lot of families there to celebrate with us and look forward to doing more of those type of things here this summer so that we can, our residents can enjoy the community. Any questions? Yes, sir.
Did you ever get back with Patricia Young at MSU? With the nursing department over there?
You know, we contacted once and I never did get in contact with her again. Thanks for reminding me. I will do that tomorrow.
Move to approve.
Second that.
I have a motion by Lauren and a second by Janda to approve the care center report. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bob.
Thank you.
Move down to people service report.
Hey guys,
Hello.
Bill.
I don't have a whole lot.
Well, that's terrible.
There wasn't a whole lot going on, I'm just saying.
Well, that's good news.
Yeah, the garage door, I appreciate it very much. Don't have to bring it back to open up that big door anymore, it's wonderful.
Did Elliot come and do it?
Huh?
Did Elliot come and do it?
Mhm.
He must
They
have
got it done.
forgot
As
when
soon
he
as I
called.
called that day, yeah. They got it done, so it was good. And then Corey did the
Wired.
wiring for it. So, yep, it's all good to go. All the chemicals were ordered for May 1st. Biosolids will be going out month of April, about 90,000 gallons, so. And Taylor will do that again for me, so. At least 90,000, so. There is an issue with the digester, the gas can holder on top. And this has been going on for like 3 or 4 months. It's just something I noticed. But there is some gas bubbles out on the old flame burner out there, which that doesn't work. There shouldn't be any bubbles going on. But the lid hasn't rose either. So
On the burner?
No, on the
On the
digester. Yeah, so to me, it's like the gas is not going out the lid, it's going out the waste burner for some reason, which is, I mean, that just isn't good. But I will keep an eye on it, and if I do have to get a quote for an inspection, I'll get a couple quotes. There's just something going on.
Is there any danger of a fire or an explosion?
Or when I go to pull biosolids and some air gets in there, and yeah, you see the lid in town, you know there's an issue.
Well, maybe sooner than later
Carbon
then.
monoxide or-
Yeah.
Just
Like
saying.
tomorrow,
If
somebody
there's
could
just
go look
something
at it.
not right, there's something going on with it.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, but I am keeping an eye on it, and I will call around to see, but
Yeah,
it's never done this before, so it's a small issue.
okay.
But otherwise, that's really it. That's all I got. Any questions for me?
Move to
Okay.
Second.
Have a motion and a motion by Lauren and a second by Janda to approve the people service report. All in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed?
Thank you.
Move down to the street maintenance report.
Oh, there.
Hello.
We had 2 water line breaks the last month. One was right after our last meeting. And we had one last Friday on Division going up to the wastewater plant.
truck's fault.
Yeah.
We did get the scoreboard hung.
Looks nice.
I want to say a huge thanks to Nick Budak, Gary Budak, and Jesse Bach for helping out with everything.
Looks great.
So,
Nice.
We did put in, Braden and I did put in the 2 new check valve after the booster. So they're all complete, and we no longer have any air in the lines. So there must have been something wore out or something, so. We started sweeping again today. Hopefully we'll finish that up by the end of the week. Then down very bottom, golf courses like
Yeah.
some of that crushed asphalt. It's probably want a couple loads of it. So I went in and I asked a couple people, WW, and I called Dallas Logan on what it's worth. It's worth about $18 a ton.
We got about 30 loads out there.
We got too much yet, again.
The problem is we can use it for the alleys, but it's got big chunks in it, so.
Is that what you-
Where's that, down by, back of the care center?
Yeah, the ADS, that's where we've been putting all the
Okay.
millions and stuff. But when they come in to do a road, they just bust it up and dump it out there, you know? They don't
That
bring in
saves
the
us some money
grinder.
for doing it, and we always thought that that's if we ever did build it, and we had to build it up.
3 feet.
Yeah, 4 or 5 feet. We thought it would have been perfect for that, and still could be in the future. So,
Well, let's see if the golf course wants some, have them take, it's at $18 a ton, whatever. I'm all for that.
Do they know how much they need?
not much, the loader.
Oh.
Yeah,
I think they're just gonna use it to fill potholes in their gravel.
And the cart pass.
and the car patch.
Yeah.
Would we even charge them for it?
I don't think it's feasible.
I don't think they have a lot of money either.
They're gonna supply the trucking and the loading. We're not gonna even touch it, so.
Yeah.
that-
I would
just-
say no
Don't
charge.
take whatever.
No charge.
Yeah, I could use some in my yard.
We need a motion for that.
I'll make a motion for them to be able to come use what they need to fill their parking lot at no charge.
I'll second that.
A motion by Janda and a second by Jason to donate some crushed asphalt to the Riverview Golf Course at their expense of hauling and loading. All in favor, say aye.
Hey,
All opposed.
Last is, a couple loads of, class 5 gravel. It's $450 for 18 ton, and that's delivered. So,
Is that a semi-load?
what's that?
Is that a semi-load?
No, I think it's a triaxle, I think, I could be wrong on that.
No, 24 tons is a semi-load. That's
It's less than $500, you don't need approval, does it?
no.
What was that?
It's less than $500, I don't think you need approval on it.
Okay.
Just, go for it.
Yeah.
Right. Isn't there
It's-
how we done things in the past?
And that's all I got for you.
Yeah.
right, thank you.
Motion to approve.
Thanks, Eric.
Thank you.
Have a, we need a second.
Second.
Have a motion by Janda and a second by Lauren to accept the street department report. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed. We'll move down to request for squad car radar purchase.
This is the one she wants?
I think so.
Here's the price.
$3,500.
Here it is. Okay. So move.
I'll second
Have a motion by Lauren and a second by Jason to approve the radar purchase. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Straker cot maintenance plan purchase request.
We have a cost.
Yeah. I saw it somewhere.
3,100?
3144.
So move.
That's for both the,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, we got money in there.
I'll second it.
Have a motion by Lauren and a second by Janda to approve the agreement with the Striker and the Lucas. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Family insurance contribution discussion action.
I can make it simple, let's not even offer. Because it's $72,000 possibly coming down the road in the next budget. If we offer to one in the other state. And I think what I read was didn't some of the applicants ask for family plan coverage?
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
And now did they make their hiring contingent on that?
I have. no
One
idea.
person did.
That's only 1 out of 4?
Well, I'm not sure. I just know one did.
But again, there's only 4 applicants, aren't there?
Yeah,
Yes. 6? There's 6.
but I think they're recommending 3.
Correct.
If the first one doesn't take it, then
Yeah.
2 or 3.
And was that one of the 3 then?
Yes,
Yes, it was.
probably the top one.
I still
Yep.
think we shouldn't offer it based on the $72,000 in the next 2-3 budgets. And it could go up. Somebody had more kids.
Is that a motion, Jason?
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we don't offer it at all.
Is there a second? No second?
I think we need to do a little more research.
Should we table it? Because we can't do any research. We can. That you told me.
Well, yeah, it's just. I agree that we're not budgeted for it right now. We didn't plan on.
Oh,
Next year we could be, I don't know.
thing is, so if we offered it to one, then we have to offer it to everyone.
Correct.
And how much, what is it? 800 a month?
It is depending on the age of the people.
Well, let's say it's 800. That would be during the course of a year. That'd be close to $100,000
Mm-hmm.
and like 20% or not 10. Trying to do this in my head. 20% of the budget, 10% of the budget, 10% of the budget.
Mhm.
Roughly, we have $1 million budget. So
Is anybody?
that's a lot of money.
Is anybody that's currently working for the city been interested in getting family plan coverage?
Well, we used to offer it, and when things changed in the office, that got axed to just individual care. So it has been done before.
Right. But currently we're not because.
Correct, because of the budget, yes. But necessarily, you can offer this particular individual the job and not offer family insurance.
Correct.
Right.
And if she passes that up, then you would just have to go to the next individual.
Correct.
Right.
Then I'll still make the motion again if anybody wants to second it to go with that.
Because there is no money in the budget for family insurance coverage this year.
Not this year.
And with all the upcoming infrastructure projects that we have to plan for, I don't think it would be a great idea to try to figure it into the budget.
I mean, we could look at looking at it, but
Correct.
whether it happens or not is a decision we have to make then. But I don't think we should make that decision now. Because it isn't in the budget.
Well, I don't think we need a motion because it's already our policy.
Correct.
Okay.
We don't need we don't need a motion. We already do this.
So I think we should move down to the assistant city clerk employment offer.
We're taking no action.
No, because it's already in the policy.
Right.
Geez, you even got them sealed. You can't even reuse the envelopes.
This is pretty fancy.
Yeah.
And the winner.
I thought it was a Christmas party.
That was my boy.
And the Oscars for best picture goes to.
Are all these envelopes the same?
I believe so.
They should be.
Okay, cool. I just want to know.
So should we, I think,
You can announce their name, I believe, being that it's a public meeting now.
Has background check been done?
Yes.
so 5 candidates. Well, my question was going to be, should we approve this individual first, or should we appoint 2 people to a personnel committee in case this person turns it down? So we can offer to either the second or the third one.
That's a
Wow,
good idea.
yes. So who wants to be on that committee?
Have you been on it before as the mayor?
Yes.
Oh,
I would
okay.
recommend that you be on it.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. That's fine, I can be.
Usually have more than one.
Yes.
Yeah,
I can be on it.
So Lauren and Janda would be interested in being on this committee if this certain individual does not take the position.
should that be in a motion?
Yes.
Okay, second?
Second. Wait a minute.
Okay, we have a motion and a second, and I'll make the motion.
Yeah,
You can
that's
make a
fine.
motion.
You can make
All in
it.
favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Okay,
Okay, so now somebody can read this letter, so choose. Or not.
can we say her name?
I think so, because it's public knowledge now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I moved to hire Heather Christensen.
The offer.
With the salary grade step.
Yeah, the salary grade 3, step 4.
Okay. And this is the one that wants
No
the family
family insurance coverage.
coverage.
So it probably isn't gonna matter, but change their mind.
That's gotta be in the motion.
It's gotta be in the
Gotta be in the
motion.
motion.
Yeah, I move.
Offered to her without the family coverage.
Okay. Move to offer the assistant city clerk's position to Heather Christensen with individual health insurance if she so chooses.
I'll second it.
I have a motion by Lauren and a second by Janda to offer the assistant city clerk position to Heather Christensen with the option of individual health care. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? So,
So what's the process with Tony being out? We'll just wait until Monday.
no, Denise is gonna call her tomorrow, I
Okay,
guess. Her and Eric will work out the details is what I was told.
And then they will
Offer,
us know. if
and
we
they'll
have
let
to.
me know and I'll let you guys know.
okay.
All right.
Yeah, you can have this copy. Just let me know what she says,
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
and then I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna move up to the public hearings. Is there anybody opposed to the franchise fees?
We can keep them the same?
I don't think you can change them.
We can.
What is the,
But I'm,
what is the total right
it's
now?
$1 a month.
I think we raised Midco, didn't we, to $2?
No,
I don't remember.
I don't think we raised
so.
any of them.
I don't think we did.
I think we just left it all the
It's
same.
$1. Yeah, you changed it to $1 here on the franchise fee rates. So we need to. So you close the public hearing?
Yeah, making them, the public hearing is now closed, so we'll move down to the ordinance of 24-01. Ordinance of granting an electric franchise agreement.
So move.
Have a motion by Lauren and a second by Janda to approve resolution ordinance 24-01. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? And we'll move down to ordinance 24-02, franchise fee for charging ordinance fees.
So move.
Have a motion by Lauren and a second by Janda to approve Ordinance 24-02. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? And we'll move to the back.
What do we got?
Miscellaneous?
Nothing from me.
Administrators report?
Move to approve.
Have a motion by Lauren and a second by Janda to approve the administrative report. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Council comments? Yeah, motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Have a motion by Lauren and a second by Janda to adjourn the meeting. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Meeting adjourned, 7:15.
Nice job.
Thank you, guys, for giving me the opportunity.